Happy to be able to teach the blessings and those lessons of this game to you guys, through you guys. You're unbelievable cheerleaders for me. I appreciate it. I am so happy to have you at the games on the sideline with me, and I can't wait for you to cheer me on next year when we're out there kicking ass. And so I'll see you guys next year. Hopefully I'm not at this event, and we're getting ready for another game in SoFi. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
The Los Angeles Rams are world champions. A Lombardi trophy for Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Rams are world champions. A Lombardi trophy for Los Angeles.
So happy to be able to teach the blessings and those lessons of this game to you guys, through you guys. You're unbelievable cheerleaders for me. I appreciate it. I am so happy to have you at the games on the sideline with me, and I can't wait for you to cheer me on next year when we're out there kicking ass. And so I'll see you guys next year. Hopefully I'm not at this event, and we're getting ready for another game in SoFi. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
The Ramilia Sports Report is now live. The Ramilia Sports Report is now live.
Sorry, having technical difficulties. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you guys. So Matthew Stafford, if you guys were watching it yesterday, announced that he's coming back and quote unquote I'll be kicking ass at SoFi again next year. And that's when everybody officially found out when Stafford's coming back. So there it is. I knew that he was going to come back. For me, it makes sense, you know. To me, he just needed some time after being disgusted with, unfortunately, Xavier Smith's fumble. I mean, everything was set up for us to win the Super Bowl, like we've all been saying, and it didn't work out. And the Rams have 2 number 1 picks, a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, 2 seventh-round picks. They're probably going to get some compensatory picks for the coaches we're losing. And so Les Snead has already said that he's going to make it special this possibly last year of Matthew Stafford. So I'm looking forward to it. It's all in part 2. So I can't wait for it. It's going to be another amazing year. This year could have been a lot more special, but I'm not going to say that it was a good season. It was an entertaining season because we were good enough to win the Super Bowl and we didn't. So it's disappointing, but still, though, we're bringing the crew back and we're going to get some guys back, and they're going to do what they need to do to get back to the Super Bowl and win it. Just remember that the defense that the Seahawks have, the team that's in the Super Bowl that beat us after 2 points. A failed 2-point conversion where the referees pulled 2 points out of their ass, and it took Xavier Smith to fumble a punt return, and then for the defense to hold us off at the end, even though we almost overcame that too. So I'm not worried about next season. The only thing we worry about is ourselves blowing ourselves up in the foot. Remember, I told you nobody could beat us except for us, and that's what you do. That's beating yourself when you drop a punt return. And so, but yeah, the Seahawks defense, they're going to make some decisions next year. They're not going to be probably as stout next year. The Seahawks are losing their offensive coordinator to the Raiders, a head coach, and the Rams have made a couple of uh, hires too on the special teams. Bubba and co special teams coach. And then we're going to get Cliff Kingsbury to most likely take over for LaFleur on part-time duties of play calling, and that's just fine. He's not going to be the head coach; he's going to be offensive coordinator. We'll be fine there. But we have a veteran quarterback with Sean McVay there, so that losing offensive coordinator doesn't matter because the real offensive coordinator is Sean McVay. And but anyway, let's get into the chat. I got a lot of stuff going on for you guys. I've been a little bit of AWOL because there wasn't much going on, and I was kind of waiting for Stafford to get. And I was going to go on last night, but I said, you know what, let me just come in after work today. So, but I appreciate you guys. Yeah, she says, "Let's go, Rudolus." Les Snead pretty much said we're going all in. Yep, that's exactly what I saw, and I can't wait. I cannot wait for that. We already saw what going all in gets us. A Lombardi. Bang bang, Australian escalator gang. Yeah, so the Rams are one of the teams that's going to be invited to they're going to host the NFL's first regular season game in Melbourne, Australia, and we're bringing the Bang Bang Escalator gang there to put a belt to the ass again at Australia. So the Niners get to see what kind of escalators Australia has to offer. But yeah, it's going to be a neat game in Australia. Unfortunately, we lose the game at SoFi, and some people will say, well, the Niner fans are going to show up there anyway. Well, that doesn't matter. It's still our players get to play in their own bed. They get to sleep in their own beds. As they live locally by the stadium. They're not overseas, a 15-hour flight. And so, but that's the main thing. And so, as we're trying to sell the brand overseas and worldwide, like I told you guys before, we have the Mexico, Australia, the only team to have the rights to the three major Asian countries, South Korea, Japan, China, in the next 5 years is the Rams to market the brand and make it even bigger. We're already the second most valuable franchise in NFL underneath the Cowboys, and the third most valuable franchise in pro sports, period. Your Los Angeles Rams. Burrow says, Rudy, homeboy, Matthew Stafford is coming back next year. Go Rams. How you doing today? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Feel a lot better that Matthew Stafford's coming back, honestly. I really didn't. I knew that he needed some time. After that loss, he was already. I mean, imagine you're out there and you that defense can't stop you, and you're going up and down the field, and then only for a guy to fumble it. And I know it was an accident. It was a bad mistake, and it cost us. Almost overcame it, and but yeah. So Matthew Stafford added the trophy, and he needed to get away, and just get some time with his beautiful family, and that's what it's all about. Matthew Stafford and the girls. And it was beautiful, man. A very touching moment. Me being a girl dad myself, that's what he lives for. And the little one there holding the trophy is a cutie. Reminds me of my granddaughter, Alani. And but yeah, that's what it's all about, man. The family coming out and showing out on the red carpet, and they'll get to see their daddy win MVP, have a great season, and then next year, hopefully, be back in the Super Bowl. And win it as he rides off into the sunset. Yeah, she said there's a report out there that the Rams are the front runners to get Crosby. I've seen that everywhere. The thing about that is we have some decisions to make. It depends on what decisions we make, but I would welcome Max Crosby. And I'm going to say this: if the Rams get Max Crosby, okay, if the Rams get Max Crosby, that'd be crazy. But don't be a stranger to the thought that that this man might come back, that Aaron Donald might come back to play a season. I mean, Byron Young, Kobe Turner, Fisk, Max Crosby, Aaron Donald. I mean, we're gonna draft some guys, lockdown corners in the draft, maybe another receiver. We'll see what happens. We have to make some decisions on free agents. But yeah, right now Max Crosby's on everybody's list because I haven't seen it officially, but I've seen where they've reported that he's done with the Raiders. They're rebuilding. Um, so we'll see what happens with that. But I would love to do that. I mean, we didn't need him this year. We would have won the Super Bowl if it wasn't for that kick return. That's the thing that sucks. Is we didn't even really need him. Let's see. Hold on. So the Rams already gave Quentin Lake his extension, $42 million extension in the middle of the year. So he's already locked down. Cam Curl ranked him as one of the best free agents. Let me show you what I'm looking at. My voice is lost. Hold on. There we go. All right, so here we go. Rams don't have too many impending free agents this offseason after signing a few of their players to contract extensions in the middle of the season. So that's great for them to do that. That's how you do it, baby. But one of their top defensive starters might be too expensive to keep. Safety Cam Curl led the team with 79 tackles in 2025 and finished second in combined tackles with 122. He also had 2 interceptions and 2 sacks. Now through Pro Football Focus ranked him as one of the best free agent defensive players who deserves to get paid. PFF put Curl's projected average salary at $8.75 million on a projected 4-year, $40 million. So there it is. And we already, like I said, extended Quentin Lake, 3-year, $42 million. LA currently has around $45 million in salary cap space, but General Manager Leslie needs to be judicious where he spends the money. Even the Rams go all in for 2026. At this time, returning Curl might not be high priority list with other sessions on the table apart from Nakua. That's a big contract. Byron Young, Kobe Turner, Steve Avila, as well as needs at positions like cornerback and receiver. Curl's future with the Rams will be the biggest one to watch, apart from Stafford. So there we go. And but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Never say never. We got 2 number 1 picks, and hold on. Sorry. I froze and I tried to reset it and it got stuck. So sorry about that. So anyway, they got some decisions to make. Steve Avila, Cam Curl, um, PFF's says he's one of the top safeties. He played great for us. Um, Colby Turner, Puka's extension. We got some decisions to make. So, but yeah, the Rams will be all in. We'll see what happens with that. Rams John says, "Bang bang, gonna lose down under gang." Bro says, "Rudy, I want to see you guys get their ass kicked." Yeah, the more I think about it, we can't let them win, man. We can't let them win, even though it'd be funny on one hand. So we can't lose. If the Seahawks win, okay, at least we feel a little better because they didn't beat us and then not win it. But then also too, it also is a stick in the craw of the Niner fans having Sam Darnold celebrate a Super Bowl and probably a Super Bowl MVP, who knows, in the locker room of Brock Purdy, and they went at Levi Stadium. I don't care about them doing that, but so that's one thing. That's one way to look at it, right? That's not saying that's the very best thing, but since we're not there, and then the other thing too is also the Patriots lose, and all the Drake May guys saying, "Hey, he should have won the MVP." I can't believe how close it was by one vote. Listen, he had a great season. There's nothing to say. He's a good player. He's a young player. He deserved to win the MVP if Matthew Stafford wasn't there. But Matthew Stafford had a better year than he did, and they keep throwing out, well, he ran for more yards. Well, they're two different quarterbacks. Also, out of the 14 wins that the Patriots had, only one was Week 5 against the Bills, and that's the only winning team that they won with the winning record. One game. So get out of here. It's a regular season game. A regular season award, rather. Javier, how you doing? Hola, Ramilia. Hello, Rudy. God bless my Ram brothers and sisters. Our boy Stafford MVP. Woo-wee. Let's run it back. Go Rams. Yes, indeed, baby. Yeah, she says that third receiver we're going to need. Should we go draft or need a veteran? We can go a young guy. I still don't understand why they kind of explained it a little bit. That why we didn't use Tutu Atwell, but that's what I was harping on all year. Use Tutu. Get him acclimated early. You can't teach speed. We could have used that, but we didn't have any problems going up and down the field against the Seahawks. So that's the thing that sucks. Is that the punt? Sometimes the team is really good too, and they score, and it's a back and forth game. And that's what we were in, but we were right there, man. We were right there. The first team to have a turnover like that was going to win, and that's what happened. Javier says $18 million base salary with Devontae Adams. True or false? Devontae Adams salary. Yeah, okay. So Devontae signed a 2-year, $44 million contract with Los Angeles Rams, which includes $26 million guaranteed money. So total value $44 million, $22 million per year, annually per year. 2026 cap hit is $28 million. Now the Rams can restructure it. That's what they're saying, that the Rams could pool. They have $42 million available now. They can get another $36 million by restructuring contracts. Hold on. The Rams have $48 million now, and with some restructuring, they can get another $36 million. We'll see. They'll do what they have to do. We don't even have to even go into that too much right now. We already know that Les Snead knows what he's doing. ESG says, Rumble down under. I'm going to show you guys a picture real quick. Hold on. Oh, Rambo. God bless you, Rambo. Hold on. God bless you. Oh, by the way, I got to get my Stafford MVP shirt. I messaged Rambo. Rambo, what size are you? That way you can wear the shirt on your show. Here, hold on. Let me get my email. Your Gmail. There it is. God bless you, Rambo. So this was Rambo right about the time that Matthew Stafford announced that when he won the MVP, and then announced that he's coming back for next year. I can only picture Rambo. I gotta now. That's my guy Rambo. Props to Rambo. I gotta get him. They call those fat heads, those things that he has on the back of his wall. The other side's vacant since the Niners can't win a Super Bowl anymore. There's nobody in the modern age of NFL football that's worth it for him to put it back. So he has Joseph back there. Joseph Montana, aka Barry Manilow. I write the songs that make Rambo cry. But yeah, so there it is right there, Rambo. I'm gonna get you that Matthew Stafford MVP shirt for you, buddy, so you can wear it on your show. Oh, God bless you, Rambo. And that's another thing that Rambo hasn't. I've known Rambo for almost 9 years now. Wow. And the only person that had been able to say that their team has been a Super Bowl champion in the YouTube era is me, and now I can say that my quarterback is the MVP. God bless you, Rambo. But what does he call the Rams? He calls the Rams the Shams. Oh, well, I mean, I think everybody would like to be the Shams if your team is winning like that. Bang, bang, VHS gang, not your year. Not your year either. CMD says MVP. Yes, indeed, MVP. MVP. Yes, Jim Harris says, bro, we need a secondary. Yes, we do. We're going to get it, too. We're going to get it. Jim Harris says, sign Brandon Ayuk cheap. He's a headache, man, but I think the stuff that he got away with in Santa Clara, he wouldn't do with us. Javier says, great season for our boy Stafford MVP. Yep, it wasn't. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to get into it was a good season. Bullshit. We expect a good season with what we're playing, with the head coaches we got, the players we got. We expect a good season. We wanted a Super Bowl. This is where we're at now as far as a franchise. This ain't the Chuck Knox Rams. This ain't the Rich Brooks Rams. This ain't Tony Banks at quarterback Rams. This is a team and a franchise that is one of the most elite franchises, the crown jewel on the West Coast of NFL franchises, the most valuable franchise besides the Cowboys, right underneath them. And we've only been in Los Angeles 10 years. So back to Los Angeles 10 years. So we hang Super Bowl banners. We don't like hang up nice try banners like our little brothers up north in Santa Claraville. CMD says Rams signed Cliff Kingsbury to coaching step. Yep, he's going to probably take over for LaFleur. They have a good rapport. He's a smart guy. Just wasn't ready, and that was a big job. I mean, imagine being with the Bidwells. You remember the Bidwells, right? The Rams used to be owned by him. I can only imagine how tough. Man, we have Stan Kroenke. He's like, what do you need, McVay? Snead, what do you need? The Bidwells. They got some players there. They have some players, but that was a lot on Cliff Kingsbury's plate. And then plus he's in the NFC West, man. So yeah, Jim Harris says Cliff is a very good play caller. Yep, and that's all he's going to be here. He's going to basically put heads together with Sean McVay for the play calling duties, but Sean McVay will have the overall game plan. Okay. Jimmer says we got Brown's secondary coach. Yep. We got the head coach and the assistant coach. Bubba. We need secondary. We definitely do, man. Jacques 40 says, "What's up, Rudy Remley?" Yes, indeed, baby. I got Danny Berry Sports Highlights. Hi, happy Friday. What's good? What's up, guys? Doing good, brother. Appreciate you. Go Rams. Jimmer says, Steve Avila is a noodle trader. No brainer. I saw that as I'm reading it, and then I saw brainer. I got you. He's a no-brainer. Oh man. But yeah, man, I see all this Super Bowl stuff, and I'm just like, God. But yeah, the big news too, the big story. These fellas are extended. And so, listen, we're ready to roll, baby. We're ready to roll. The NFC's best head coach and GM, and they're going to get back to it. Javier says special teams needs cleaning up as we talked about a few weeks ago. Yes. That's what killed us, besides the secondary, but we could have lived with the secondary if we don't fumble that kick return. Jerry says 49ers will be rebuilding next year. They've been rebuilding for 30 years. Kind of expect that. But also, too, the big story is the Rams were in the Pro Bowl. Matthew Stafford passed it up. And, because it was basically a glorified flag football game. But here we go. I hate when they do that, when they leave the audio out. But yeah, so the guys were getting autographs. This is what I wanted to show you too. Hold on.
From the LA Rams, Byron Young and Jared Verse. From the New York Giants, Brian.
From the LA Rams. I like that guy's voice. From the LA Rams, Jared Verse and Byron Young. And then PUKA was doing his thing.
2 minutes. I didn't know this.
6.
Heading into my first Pro Bowl. PUKA in the corner. What a throw by Jared Goff.
He tightened up the wig game as well. He's got a handsome new haircut for this week.
Got his ears clipped.
To PUKA.
Ears lowered.
Man, we talked about, this is great, you talked about the shot by Jared Goff. That's that little bit of a honey hole, turkey hole. We talked about McCaffrey and everything that he did for the 49ers. What he does for their offense, man, it's...
PUKA Goff to PUKA. That's pretty cool. Jack Freddy says, yep, we got you. Yes, indeed. Jim says, Javier Smith sent Seahawks to the Super Bowl. Yeah, man. And I like Xavier Smith. He should have got more reps during the season. But the special teams coach, if a guy fumbles the first time, you don't give up on him, but you don't put him back in there on a big game like that, because we got lucky that he got it back. Fumbled it in front of him, jumped on it. Hey, man, Xavier, sit down, brother. I'll get back to you. Kyron Williams. Man. Shock 42 says, took the sting out of the season, ending LOL MVP. Yeah, that would have double whammy if he didn't win it, man. Here we go.
It's your boy, PUKA here with the NFC. Me, Jared Verse, Byron Young, all of the Rams. We came up on a dub. This is the end of the 2026 Pro Bowl.
And our guy PUKA is living his life, baby. He's living his life. PUKA Nacua. Dang it. There's some dating information that he got his hair cut for. That's why he cut his hair. He's going to go out with somebody Sweeney or something. And there's another chick, and he's living his best life, man. So props to him. He got his baby too. Jim says, McVay, a big mistake was not using Tutu. Man, I listen, you give a guy $10 million, but you can't teach speed. He's a small guy, but And he's too small to kick return, really, because you blast him, he's going to drop the ball. But you can't teach speed and have him stretch it out and throw behind him to somebody else. And then if you need to, just throw it in front of him, let him run under it. JR says, we can sign BA cheap 1 year. I mean, if we can, and he's willing to play, he was doing the driving cars and stuff, Lamborghinis, and I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe it's that a power station that they keep talking about. The Santa Clara practice is next to our power station. That's why we keep getting soft tissue injury. Oh, man. ESG says, yes, we should have won it this year, but next year will be a year later. You never know if we're going to go through a whole year without health problems. Yup. That's why we need extra players. Yup. You got to have good good depth for sure. Mm-hmm. BA Adams Puka will be fired. That'd be cool. Jim Mercer says, I'll send Rambo Sports those VHS tape. 1994 VHS highlights tapes. Horns up. Yes, indeed. Carver Dude says, I think the Winers should be in halftime show too. Joe St. Louis says, all right, I'm back. Welcome, Ramstedos, Locos, Ramilia, Familia. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you. Jim Harris says, Kyle Shanahan poured, Kyle Shanahan poor drafting ran 49ers to the ground. They kept missing. Missed. Joe St. Louis, I don't mind Seattle winning the Super Bowl. Patriots, no bueno. Yup. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Not gonna talk about it. Okay, I'll talk about it real quick. We could have won the Super Bowl at Levi Niner Stadium and got revenge against the Patriots. And Matthew Stafford would have won MVP over a Patriots quarterback, all in one. Okay. Jack 42 says Kingsbury has a lot of experience. He's a solid. Yeah, he's a good choice. I like that we brought him back. And then the Niners brought in Raheem Morris. So Raheem Morris, if you remember, he's a good defensive guy, got a lot of experience. But if you remember, he used to drive me nuts with it'd be 3rd and 8, and he would slack off on the receivers and they'd catch it in front of him. That was my main pet peeve. And he had Jaden Ramsey. But he did start using Jalen Ramsey in the star role, the star position, moving him around like a roving safety / cornerback, and in the star position. And but yeah, so we'll see. But he's got his work cut off for him, man. They got no pass rush. They got Bosa with a third ACL. They got Freddie Warner. Coming off of an injury. They got Upton, Frodo Stout, 4'2" brother over there, who got lit up by Stafford. They got cornerback problems, man. You got Demo running his mouth, and he can't cover nobody. He's got his work cut off for him. We'll have to give him a bout to the ass at Mulberry. Burrow says, since they left Candlestick Park, Niners have been rebuilding. My guy, Willie Bowen. Rudy, I'm glad that Matthew Stafford got the MVP. Yes, indeed. It was beautiful. I was watching it. I'm so elated and happy for him. He deserved it. And, but yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And here's the shirt right here. I got to pick me up one. They have it in black too. I told Rombo, hey Rombo, do you want me to get you one? No, I didn't say you want me to get you one. What size are you? God bless Rombo. But yeah, that's our quarterback, baby. That's our quarterback MVP. Listen, 10 years in Los Angeles, okay? 2 NFC championships, 2 trips to the Super Bowl, 1 Super Bowl ring, 1 Super Bowl appearance, 1 Super Bowl ring, 3 NFC West division titles. Stafford wins MVP this year, Super Bowl MVP. Coach McVay won Coach of the Year in his rookie season 2017. Todd Gurley won Offensive Player of the Year, or was it? He won one of those awards, but any of the honors awards, I can't remember which one it was. Sorry, mind blipped. But Aaron Donald winning 3-time D-Roy, D-Poy Defensive Player of the Year, and Jared Verse winning D-Roy. And Kobe Turner should have won too, but they took it. They didn't. They robbed him. Hold on. Oh, baby. Sorry, my little 16-year-old doggy. I didn't want her to fall off the recliner. And so the Rams have a Super Bowl championship caliber team. They're going to get better next year. They're going to be better than they are this year. And so I can't wait, man. This is a great, great time to be a Ram fan. Willie Bus says, the hell with the Sea Chickens. You said it right. You said it right. Stockton says, I'm here now. What was Rumble said about our MVP? I don't know. I don't even care. We won MVP. I got him good. Stockton says, I'm not excited for this Super Bowl whatsoever. Yeah, me either. Well, the one thing about it is I can watch it and just be like, watching the commercials, watching Bad Bunny get Stockton's boy Trump all mad. Oh, but yeah. Bad Bunny. Football's been very, very good to me. Willie Boy says, Rudy, what's your opinion on the LA Rams hiring Cliff Kingsbury? I want to say Kingsbury. Cliff Kingsbury as offensive coordinator. I like it. He's going to take the place of as Matt LaFleur, and he's a good offensive mind. He's not a head coach yet, and he's going to run things off of McVay and stuff that he's learned being away from the Rams. And but the Rams offense was not the problem. The number one to your hearts and your soul offense in the league, the Rams. Stockton says F both teams. Love it, love it, love it. Stockton says 49ers have Raheem Morris, Mr. 15 yards off. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what I hated about Raheem Morris, man. He would drive me nuts. It's 3rd and 8. Why are our guys 10 yards off the damn ball? Stockton's Rams could have easily went back-to-back, 13 yards away from last season. Yes. And 6 yards away from this game, we would have beat the teams after easily. So these are some things that you probably don't hear nowhere else. And I'm just going to run it by you. I love Sean McVay. That's my guy. But was it a coaching decision last year that killed our Super Bowl chances? Getting rid of Ernest Jones, who look at him now. Getting rid of Ernest Jones right before the season. Chris Shula took over as our defensive coordinator. Aaron Donald retired. They got all these draft picks. Getting our green dot middle linebacker, Ernest Jones, sending him away. And then Saquon Barkley had those huge games in the regular season and the playoffs that helped kill us, even though we got close. Maybe if we have Ernest Jones there, he gets in the way and makes some of those tackles or helps to make Saquon Barkley go into some of our tacklers and he doesn't get those big runs. 14 points cost us in the Philly game last year. Maybe we get to the Super Bowl then. Then this year, not getting rid of the special teams coach or not fixing the secondary like we wanted. Coaching decisions by the secondary coach to put Xavier Smith back in after he fumbled. Nobody knew they was going to do that, but after a guy fumbles right in with no element problems, you don't put him back in there again, in my opinion. But could that have costed us 2 Super Bowls? It's just the 49ers want Raheem Morris to put back a Lamborghini with an old one. The 49ers want Raheem Morris to put back a Lamborghini with old parts. Put together yeah, I got you. With the old parts. Jacques Fordyce's badass shirt. I want one. Yeah, it comes in black too. Joe St. Louis says, I'm over the playoff crap. Now we should focus on move on to the new season and look forward to next season, but we need to tackle our issue on staying on top of our plays. Yep. Yeah, I really haven't listened to too much stuff. I come on here or there on Grant's show. I was on Grant's show. I try to show it here. I'm going to get a clip of it and show it to you. I let the Niners have it. But yes, Whitbus says, yes, got to have that shirt. Love it. It's just you forgot to mention Puka getting the rookie wide receiver record. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Puka Nacua already has a jersey in Canton for the rookie record. Every time we played the Niners this rookie season, he was setting records. He got the all-time best season by a rookie. His jersey, as we speak, is already in Canton because of that record, that record-breaking season. Jacques Fordy says, Stafford is my favorite Rams QB. Falk Warner, he's a F Warner, he's a hater. Well, actually, Jacques Warner did give Matthew Stafford his due, because even though he does pick against us a lot, he did say that Matthew Stafford's the greatest, and did pick us to win the Super Bowl, by the way. He did say that Matthew Stafford's the greatest Ram quarterback that they've ever had. Being humble. Because he's a two-time MVP, remember, too. She says the hype is really low for this Super Bowl. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Willie Boy says the LA Rams need size in secondary. Yeah, man, big receivers are what cost us, too, especially against the Panthers. The Rams offense really only needs a third receiver. We have everything else. That's exactly true. I really thought that Mumfield was going to do something, almost like a Torrey Holt thing, his rookie year, kind of take off. And he still can be something, but I really thought he was going to do more when he got the chance. Willie wants to Stafford, Everett, Hayden, Shaq Harris, Ferragamo, and Roman Gabriel, my favorite LA Ram quarterbacks. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it. Let's see. The other thing I want to talk. Oh, by the way, let me get this video in real quick.
Matthew Stafford in the house with his full squad. All the girls are here. All 4 of your daughters, your beautiful wife, of course. Felt like that wasn't an option. Everybody was coming to the red carpet.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of decisions to be made there. It was just that, hey, we're rolling. I said, let's go. So I'm happy to have them. They've been at almost every game this year, so it was right that they were here tonight. For sure.
I mean, you look good, but I saw the family. The girls are killing. They all had the bedazzled
They are
footballs.
pulling focus, I fear.
Yes,
yeah.
that was the plan. I don't like a lot of attention, so let's let them have it. You know what I mean? So, no, it's cool to have them here. They're having a blast. They were so excited to be a part of this, and I'm glad they're here.
Not your first time here, but a big nomination for you with MVP. What does it feel like just to be in this conversation and to be here really on a night of celebration for the NFL?
Yeah, it's humbling. I have so much respect for the guys that have come before me, the guys that still play the game today. I love this game, and I love being part of the NFL, and being a part of this tonight is truly special, and just a humbling experience, to be honest with you.
The thing to take away, too, from this last season is remember the immortal Silver Bullet trailer where he was getting he's a clone. He was getting the treatment and stuff for his back, and is he even he might retire, one hit, blah, blah, blah. Sign of the cross, he was fine. He's good to go. He feels great. So God bless Matthew Stafford, the offensive line, even though there was times where we were playing guys out of position, and careful, baby, careful. And he's no worse for the worry. He's nice and strong. He's not beat up, so he feels great. And maybe we can squeeze a couple years out of him. But I think next year we're gonna either draft or sign his heir apparent. What he said, heir apparent. And but we'll see. But as long as he's there next year, we go all in and get that Lombardi, baby. That's what it's going to be about. And then I want to give a shout out to our new special teams coach now. His name is Bubba. I don't know if we've ever had a Bubba on the Rams as a coach. Bubba Ventrone. He's got great energy, a great edge, and is a great communicator. Well, I hope he is, because with the Browns, and he's had other stints, but with the Browns, they weren't that good in special teams. They weren't. But that's the Browns. So this is the Rams. All right. He can still be sorry, because look at our special teams. We're the Rams, and our special teams sucked last year. But anyway, we'll see what happens. And we signed his I don't have it, the clip of the picture of him too, but we have his other coach he brought with him. So, but we're going to be better next year. We need to, in the old days, we used to try to have a kick returner like the Falcons, like the Seahawks do, in what's his face that killed us. What's the matter, Daddy? What's the matter? Come here. Shut up. Come here, Papa. Come here. Some. Come here. Say hi. What's the matter, huh? Look at. You okay? You're mad because the Rams lost? It's okay. They'll be back. They'll be laughing at the Niner fans some more. All right. So, but yeah, so I expect our special teams to be better, our secondary to be better. We almost made it. Even with the horrible secondary at times, giving up big plays. Not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. A secondary that would give up big plays, because they're not all horrible. I like Cam Carl, Kitchens. I love Quentin Lake. He got hurt though. Witherspoon got hurt. He was back, then he was out again. We're going to do some changes. We'll fix it. I mean, we only got a couple of holes, so that's the good news. So just remember that. It's not like we're the Niners. You're taking water everywhere. Put your finger in it. I can already imagine Raheem Morris's face. His first thing, he's like, I'm gonna need some Alka-Seltzer. Oh boy. But anyway, forget them. Let's talk about us. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this season coming up. Matthew Stafford secured the MVP. Everything went just as planned. We're in the NFC Championship game. We were just about to win it, but that's okay. Let's see. Here we go. Here's a quick clip about our MVP. Let me set this up. Hold on. There we go.
Let's come out of here with a win. Let's go. Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win. Almost. Don't look at me.
I love those. Matthew Stafford. Man, we're just so blessed and lucky to be watching this dude play, man. I mean, the Rams have had some of the greatest players of all time in this franchise. And from the running backs, receivers, defensive line, on and on and on. There's just so many. And You know, it's a plethora of great players the Rams have had through the years. And then, by the way, too, the Rams. I talked about that. The Rams will be in Melbourne to host the. I mentioned this already, but to host the Bang Bang Bell to the Ass gang, and I'm expecting for us to give them another bell to the ass. And here's our guy, the son of the great crocodile hunter, to talk about it.
G'day Rams, it's Robert Irwin here. I know you guys are coming down under to Australia. I am so excited. It's going to be you guys up against the 49ers. You're going to have to bring your A game. I know you will. And I hope to see you at Australia Zoo. Let's go wrangle some crocodiles, hey? Get you warmed up for the big game. See you soon. Let's do it.
Yeah, so that's gonna be something else, man. I remember when we had to get up for the Jaguars game. It's like, God damn, I was eating my pancakes. Yeah, I got went to IHOP. I was like, that is too early for football right now, because I always sleep late, you know. So, but that's gonna be pretty neat, though. If you guys can make it, that's gonna be a great trip. And but yes, indeed, and that's a great comment right here, BSG. Did Bubba Smith play for the Rams? I know he was a Giant. A New York Giant. Let me see. Bubba Smith. And he was an actor too. He is a Super Bowl champion. Was a Super Bowl champion. He played with the Colts, Raiders, and Houston Oilers. Bubba Smith. Rest in peace. She Stafford one MVP, 24 votes to 23. Those 23 East Coast bias reporters. Yep. Mina Kynes was trying to make an excuse why she voted for Drake May. I'm just looking at her like, shut up. You know that's because Matthew Stafford's a Ram. It didn't make any sense. Well, you know, they're very similar teams. No, the NFL, every team is tough, and it's about matchups, but when 14 of your games that you won, only one has a winning record. Come on now. It's not just about the defense you face. It's if the other team can score and it puts you behind. It's a lot of more than she knows that. She knows that. I'm just like, if I was on the show, I'd be like, Mina, don't do that. You're selling yourself. You know that it's not just about similar defenses and be the Rams lost against the Falcons and da-da-da. It's also, too, the strength of the division, the rivals that you're playing. If you're playing winning teams, they have good offenses. You're in a shootout. Come on now. Golly. But anyway, everybody has a right to their opinion, no matter how wrong they are. But this was oh, here we go. This was the highlight of the day.
So happy to be able to teach the blessings and the lessons of this game to you guys, through you guys. You're unbelievable cheerleaders for me. I appreciate it. I am so happy to have you at the games on the sideline with me, and I can't wait for you to cheer me on next year when we're out there kicking ass. And so I'll see you guys next year. Hopefully I'm not at this event, and we're getting ready for next year.
Look at McVay. Look at that big ass ring. See, that's how we flex. Kyle Shanahan and Niner fans.
Next.
That's how we flex in Los Angeles, baby. Look at that big ass ring, baby.
See you guys next year. Hopefully I'm not at this event, and we're getting ready for another game in SoFi. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
There it is, baby. There it is. That's how we do it, baby. That's how we do it. So, all right, guys. I love you, each and one of you guys. Get ready for the Super Bowl. We'll come on tomorrow night, and we'll talk about stuff and whatever comes down the pike. But yeah, I miss our team. I wish we were playing, but we had an entertaining season. We're building roots for next season. We learn things that we need to do. We'll come back even stronger, fix our secondary, fix our special teams, and maybe we'll get Max Crosby, like some people say. We'll see. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you guys. Love it, you one of you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. As we always say, may the Vermilion be with you.